Hello, people. Hope everybody's doing well, man. Looking forward to this weekend on the way, man. We're already in it. We're already in it. But you can fester there in the background a bit. Fester, pun intended. All right, you can fester there for a bit. All right, lad. I'm going to talk about Joy DP. I don't have to do that because I'm from the same place. JDP, JDP, JDP. Don't know, man. But yeah, let's get into it, man. JDP, JDP. The live that you did late last night. I want to give you some tips, man. You're turning it into like a lolco, man. You're banning people. Like you're alien now opposite things in there. The odd few slip through. You want more mods to get rid of the nasty comments that you call tech, even ones that I'm just, you know what I mean? It's going to be a shit show soon, your dailies, because you don't let no good stuff in there, man, to get it going. You know what I mean? It's just an echo chamber. It's just let's all lick Jake's balls. That's all it is. It's just a bend over and lick his balls session, and laugh at the shape of somebody's head. Basically, that's what I get from it, man. That's what I get from it, and it's gonna run out soon, bro. It's gonna run out, you know. And don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, Jake. You know what I mean? There's just people in your thing. It take us them bigging up you. Somebody message this in a comment. It take us them fully behind you. It's because they hate Video Craig that much. It take because you're something special, Jake, man. They tried to do it to me. Like, you know, when I had like what you used to make Video Craig videos, man. Fucking hell. I had loads of support, man. People egging me on to do more, do more, do more, and that, you know what I mean? And I used to get way more views than you get now. Fucking hell, into the thousands. And yeah, man, I got bored of it, man, because I am a real one. I am a real one. That's why I've never changed. I've always been the same, man. Some of my views have changed because that's the way human beings work, man. When you get more information on certain subjects, you change, do you? You change indeed. But this fucking, he looks like like a condom full of spunk, do he, man, with a cap on. You know what I mean? Fuck's sake, bro. He goes on about fucking people's looks and that mental health. Yeah, he don't even know if he's bought another M Bison. He's already bought two M Bisons the same. He's bought another one. Fucking hell. Oh, by the way, man, who supports JDP? Is it Michael? Is it Michael or is it Dr. Ratbull, man? Because I know you got a split personality. Fuck's sake, bro. Which one? Oh, are you buying all these figures? Christmas coming up, man. You've got a son, eh? Yeah? What, you buying anything for him or what, man? You know what I mean? Fuck, you're just in it for the shekels, bro. Anyway, let's move on because I want to respond to what he said in this.
Ed. Butthead done his usual 3 a.m. video, in the early hours. He must have been up all...
My usual 3 a.m. video. Bro, I was off YouTube for weeks, making the odd video here and there. You know what I mean? He keeps bringing Andrew Guy up as well. Fucking hell, he's stuck in the past. She ain't been on here for ages. Oh yeah, I'd probably go on again. I'll go on people's lives. You don't go on people's lives because people take the piss out of you, bro. That's the fact about it. You can't take it, man. Keep going on about me on Andrew Guine's live. You was on Decker's live, man, licking his fucking butt crack.
On the whiz.
On the whiz? No text speed?
Trying to open some Scrumpy Jack with his brittle hands, his non-working brittle hands. Do you know? And then once again jump.
That's the body language there because his hands are non-working as well. He had to hide them quick then because he didn't want to be exposed. You know what I mean? Like I said, the only cones he uses and the ones from the chip shop and from the ice cream van. And that's a fact. That is a fact.
To the side of Video Craig and Rach. Methinks that the little ginger wanker might have paid some money to Narrative. Butthead. I beg your pardon, Butthead. Hello, because of... He's another flip-flop. I mean, if the little...
So, you telling me, right, that I'm being paid, right? The only person who I monetize this channel, right? The only person who don't ask for handouts. The only person who don't ask, like, get money off Chris Murphy, man. You know what I mean? You'll be friends with him sooner or later because he feathers your nest, bro. He feathers your nest. And that's why fucking JDP's mates with him as well, because if he ever needs to borrow any money, like, he's there, man. Fucking, he's a friend of convenience. And that's a fact. And you ain't a real one. Which one's the real one? Is it Michael? Because I'm going to start taking the Michael out of you, bro. I'm going to start taking the Mickey, the Michael, the piss. That's what you smell like. Fucking carry on.
Has paid him off. He's probably promised him, he'd give him a good Christmas. It was only last year that narrative, I beg your pardon, Butthead was crying about financial issues, some trainers that he wanted to get, for his young'un.
Say, this is what pissed me off about you, man. You know what I mean? Like, look what you do with your shekels, bro. Dirty kebabs, dirty pizzas, dirty living, fucking dirty figures. Probably fake dirty figures. Fucking hell, man. Coronation Street style. You look like him in the Rover's Return, snug. I mean, fucking hell, bro. And I'm going to clear this up right now about the trainers, yeah. I was on a live and somebody said, what was the last thing you bought for your kid? And it was in November. And I said, I've just bought him a new pair of trainers, like, you know what I mean? 80 quid. That's all I said, man. And then after that, the sheriff ran with it, man. The sheriff ran with it because, like, he's a liar, he's a prick. He's a liar and a prick, man. And I'm going to get to the meat and potatoes in a bit about this.
Breacher stepped in. He says, here, do you want me to pay for the trainers? Do you want me to pay for an holiday for you and the family, the kids and all that? And I don't know if Butthead took him up on the offer, but the offer...
No, I said I declined the offer. I said, thanks, I appreciate it, but that's just the sheriff line. I don't need any help, mate. Thanks. Sorry. And I said the same to Murphy as well. You know what I mean? Sorry, that ain't me. I don't lie about having cancer, Dr. Ratbull, for sympathy, for shekels on YouTube. You know what I mean? I don't do things like that. You know, anybody remember that cartoon, Hey Arnold? And that he used to call him Football Head, but it was an American football, but we could have an English version right here, man. Football Head. And it used to have that girl, Olga. Olga used to fancy the pants off Hey Arnold, Football Head there, man. Is that what's going on there, kid? You know what I mean? Olga.
Yeah, but so maybe he's been paid by the Tumbles to have Craig and Rachel's back. Look,
nope.
To agree, it might have gone too far, but it's gone too far because of them two. Yeah, Twitchy and Itchy. They've gone below the belt. They haven't made it about just back and forth. They haven't made it back banter. They've crossed the line. They've tried to get the local authorities involved. Tried to get the man's local.
Yeah, I don't fucking. I don't fucking agree with any of that. Yeah, I don't agree with any of that. But he tries to call me a hypocrite in a minute, like because when with the sheriff and that, like. I did the opposite with the sheriff, man. He went really low on me, yeah. But I just don't do it. I don't do it. In the end, I forgive him, man. I said, can we move past it, man? To the sheriff, right? And that's how I destroyed him. That's how I kept the moral high ground, Ratful. But you wouldn't know nothing about that, because when you was having your back and forth with the sheriff, you looked like you was living on the street, man. With a brown bag of liquor bottling, you know what I mean, around the street, man. That's how you looked during that back and forth. You know what I mean? I killed him with kindness first. And then he decided to come back and try again, Try again, coked up in his car. And I finished him off again and sent the fucker packing, man. And he ain't quite recovered since. You know what I mean? That's the difference between me and Jake. Yeah.
You know what I mean? His address, they've been phoning up. They've been causing loads of trouble behind the scenes. You know what I mean? They brought his family into it. So the gloves have come off and JDP's literally smashing the pair of them. And I don't care what anyone says. It's an eye for an eye in this world, you know.
Yeah, just take my word for it, because I'm going to wind it up. Like, he does call me an hypocrite for that and stuff. But, yeah, fucking hell, man. That's how I beat the sheriff, man. Taking the moral high ground instead of going deeper. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't really that bad what they said about fucking, you know, they just showed a picture and said it made a joke about him being his sister. It wasn't that bad. He's been carrying it on through the week and it's got worse on both sides, man. You know what I mean? That's what's happened. He should have just like I said earlier, that's how I beat the sheriff, man. And like you saying like, oh, I'm getting money off people for fucking presents and that. Cheeky bastard, bro. Cheeky fucker, man. You are the one who's like money orientated all the time, man. And everybody knows, man. You'll turn on Jake the moment you can. You're a two-face, mate. You ain't got no loyalty whatsoever. You know what I mean? Whatever. You'll turn on him on a dime, man. If it's financially viable. Yeah. See you later, people. Take care. Fucking hell. Where do we find them? Fucking hell.